Hello and welcome back to Star Citizen, where we've landed on Levski, trying to look for Miles Eckhart. We're just passing customs here. I'm not entirely sure if we've been here before and if I've explained things. Levski is rather interesting. It has weird statues, and well, remember Anthony Tanaka? You know, um, Also, you've probably seen trading interface in normal stations. You know, they also have a really interesting trading interface. You know, it looks very old school MS-DOS-ish. You know, like here. Yeah, as you can see, even though it's not the cargo oriented version of the ship, it already has like double the capacity that the Cutlass has. So that's what I mean with I wanted to have a larger trading ship. So, but I'm not looking to buy anything right now because we have the security job that Miles talked about. I'm not entirely sure where he is, so we're probably gonna have to um, walk around a little bit. So this is customs, the main area. I think you can also go to residential area somewhere. I think they're actually just behind here somewhere. If we go through the side corridors, I'm actually not gonna try and find everything here because Levski is really irritating, and I do not want to get lost. Also, the FPS is taking a dump at the moment, so I'd rather not stay here and hope that the FPS gets better in space than right now. We have 10 FPS apparently. Damn, that's bad. I've been here with better FPS, so not sure what's up. Probably the instance has problems. Anyway, it also has another level where there's quite a few shops and a little market that we can take a look at. Alright. No, we don't want to go to power and control unit. Grand Border, yeah, that's the job I was talking about. I think if we head down this way, there's also shops. No, that way is the other woman I spoke of at the last episode when we were discussing special job opportunities. Already forgot her name. I'm sorry. Reko, I believe, was the name. Anyway, they have a good grand old bazaar here with small shops that we're not interested in at all. However, they also have a couple of things where we might be interested in conscientious objects, for instance. So let's take a quick look around. Since we're here, I'm not sure if I've ever shown this. Now, this is basically the guns shop here, which, since I was looking for maybe to maybe buy something, not a rail gun, not necessarily. Energy sniper rifle, nah. Is there something in between railgun, sniper rifle, and, you know, handguns, maybe? Also didn't buy a new handgun yet, so maybe I wanna buy my ballistic energy pistol back if they have one. I think that was it, right? It's cheaper here too, I think. No, I don't want... Oh, damn it. FPS is horrible. Can I get contact menu? Yes, thank you. No. I think that was what I had, or at least close enough. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna buy it. We also need to buy some ammo for it too. No, it's for the energy pistol. That's that, right? LH86. Yeah. Let's buy a couple of those. Actually, I can only buy one of them at a time. That's too confusing for me. I'm just gonna buy one when I go. That was the light machine gun that I had. It looks pretty intimidating, but as you've seen in the very short fight that we had with it, it does have problems with anything that's not pretty much right in front of you, because it's a pretty extreme light machine gun that you can't really single fire it, because it has to start rolling before the first shot leaves. So you can do small bursts, but pretty much everything after the first shot will probably hit anywhere but your opponent, unless the opponent is really close to you. So I wasn't that happy with that thing. I mean, occasionally when you're kind of swamped by 4 enemies all around you, it does a really great job. No doubt about that. But other than that, it didn't really quite fit my playstyle, which is a lot of sneaking around and then waiting for opportunities to present themselves to finish someone off in medium to long ranges, which I think that rifle that we have now works a lot better at. No, also don't want to buy a light machine gun or a railgun. I'm not entirely sure how that railgun behaves, but it's prohibitively expensive, so I haven't bought it yet. Maybe I'll consider buying it at some point, but just to test it out. But right now I'm really happy with that energy rifle, and so while I still have that energy rifle, I'll probably continue to use it. I don't think there's anything interesting for us downstairs, though it looks pretty amazing, you know, like a nice shop, some nice small shops, cafes, noodle places, you know, that kind of thing. Anyway, but we were going to look for Miles. Apologies about the performance, but there's not much I can do. Other than, but if I restart the game, then the performance, then I might not get the job opportunity back. So there's that. Hello, you Miles?
Glad you can make it. Grab a seat.
Okay. I'll try my best. So.
Time to time, jobs find their way to me that aren't orthodox requests. That's a better way to say that, but let's just say they aren't the kind of ops you can give to just anyone. They require a very specific type of person. Now, mutual friends have told me that you might be one of those precious few who are capable of completing a contract without question. If I'm wrong, we can leave it at that. Enjoy a drink, my spectacular company for a few minutes. We'll part ways with the understanding that this meeting never happened. If I'm right, I might just have a gig that I could use you for.
Let's so. Well, I might be interested in that gig.
Here you go.
Bounty contract. Ugh. Okay.
So, what do you think?
Sure, let me take a look at it.
Good luck and all that.
Alright. I'll be leaving. I just need to figure out how to stand up. Alright. Enjoy your noodles, sir. Alright. Bounties, huh? Well, even though we've been tearing shit up in the past episodes, I wouldn't say that the Constellation is really a combat vessel. It has a lot of firepower, no doubt about that, truly, but in order to subdue someone and, well, let's take a quick look around here. There's also a Dumpers Depot here where you can buy ship parts. I was considering buying something so that I might make the Hornet at least usable. Probably not great, but at least usable. If the guys here have no weapons. So let's check it out. What kind of weapons do you have? And the game's crashing? No, wait. Game's not entirely crashing. Alright, good. Glad we talked about this game. Anyway, ordnance. I just have missile racks. Well, if the Hornet has one thing in abundance, it's missile racks, to be honest. So, well, glad we had this talk. Probably need to go to, what's the name? Grimhex for guns, because Olisar doesn't really have guns. And this, Levski doesn't have guns, they only have missiles. Apparently I need to buy guns at a different place. Alright, now I just need to find my way back out of here. But as I was starting to say, I'm actually going to switch back to my cutlass for that job. Even though it'll strand my constellation here, which I'm not very fond of. Truth be told. I have a combat seat. And it's possible that my constellation just got put to storage because it was standing around for quite some time. But we didn't hear a message from the comms guy here. Where's the button there? Ugh. Don't go below 10 game. What the freaking hell? Don't give me comms feeds and then tell me nothing's happening. Oh well. Well, it got put in storage now, so I'm assuming that was what that was about. So I can get back to the Andromeda, just try and kill the suspect with overwhelming firepower. So not even I could take the cutlass for this, so let's actually take the cutlass for it. Although I don't really want to what the Andromeda's trying it here. Ugh. Let's take the Andromeda.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
Unfortunately, our automated system is unable to access that ship at this time. We apologize for any inconvenience. Please try again later, or select a different ship.
Well, let's try some. Not the Hornet. God damn it, not the Hornet.
All of our landing areas are
God, thank you.
full. Please hold for assignment.
Unfortunately, our automated system is unable to access that
Yeah.
ship at this time.
Yeah, Levski doesn't have enough hangars.
Please try again later.
Even though probably not too many people want to be here at this point, but apparently it doesn't matter, so we'll continue to try and get the Andromeda.
There, all set.
Thank you very much. This is why I don't want my ships to be here, because,
Landing pad.
you know, it's really difficult to get away from here sometimes, so you want to spend as little time as possible. Even avoided this station for trading purposes because it's just not pleasant sometimes to be here and then having to wait 5 minutes for just to get your ship back so you can leave. But I hear other places are even worse at the moment. Like Kirsten, because a lot of people want to be there, so everyone goes there, and the landing pads are not designed for 50 people to be using it at the same time. You know? Port Olisar couldn't handle it, and Port Olisar was pretty much just built to handle as much player interaction in a confined places as humanly possible. So, well, let's get our ship out of here. Would you please? Ooh boy, saw too many Red Dead Redemption videos the past few days, so just Figured I had to say, "Ooh, boy." Alright. We're gonna make a tour of the ship when we have better FPS than 10. I'm sorry. Let's go. I wonder, my ship probably did not get repaired in the meantime. Right? Well, the lock reset itself, at least. Weird. Did not get repaired though. Since we're still on the pad, let's try and get the repairs done. Alright, let's hold for a sec while the ship is being refueled, repaired, and all that. Would be a little bit pathetic if we're trying to get a bounty on someone and then in the middle of this, you know? Our wing just got destroyed because we didn't repair it or we ran out of fuel.
100%.
So we're refueled now. Not sure what's going on with the repairs. It's still orange. Possible that just stopped because something hit something, the ship moved, and then the whole thing just said nope. Not gonna continue to repair it. I guess we're just gonna leave. Anyway, in order to leave, we don't see daylight on top of us, which is because we do have to get our ship, and then we also have to tell landing controller we actually want to leave. Thank you. And now we should be starting to see some daylight. If there's daylight on top of us. Which I'm not entirely sure.
Collision alert. Starboard. Takeoff complete.
Yeah. Alright, just gently putting the maneuvering thrusters up. Okay. Now we can go.
Landing gear raised.
So, let's take a quick look at the contract again, because we are allowed to just blast them into oblivion, right? I think. Authorized to allow lethal force. Okay, so we don't need to actually board his ship and, you know, take him hostage or something. Which this ship clearly is not equipped for, because it doesn't have an EMP, it doesn't have EMP weapons. It's just, we're just gonna blast him into bits and call it a day, right? Good. Works for me. Anyway, we need to clear atmospheres first, though. Also, Constellation has this weird book where the HUD sometimes is missing, so you might have thought that we already cleared the atmosphere when in fact we were actually not. Not the biggest fan of 3.3.6, because a lot of the things that I did like to do are not working. And things that I didn't care that much about are available, but, you know, I'm gonna go there when there's not a huge crowd of people there all the time. Anyway, let's do that bounty. Not sure what those repairs did, because that one thing that was damaged appears to be gone now, and a whole other area has just started to light up. So I'm not entirely sure what, not entirely sure who botched that up, but I want a reimbursement from Levski, possibly.
Is at 100%. Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, the maneuvering thrust is still acting up after quantum drive. There's still like a period where the ship has to cope with one maneuvering thruster not doing quite as it should. Anyway,
Hydrogen fuel is at 100%.
where's our target at, by the way?
Drive is now on.
It's on Daymar. That's interesting. As I said, I have never done this mission before, so bear with me as we try to figure things out step by step. Normally, I would only do these things if I have done them multiple times before successfully, but apparently it's not. All right. All right. I guess we're gonna go back to just blasting the bounty into pieces. Plan. Which our ship should be very capable of. That's Korea.
Quantum drive.
No, that's Daymar. It's not Korea. That's
Radar contact.
weird. Anyway. Oh, slow down. Well, bounty is obliterated. Well, so much about that. I think given the horrendous FPS that this game has right now, I'm actually just gonna call it a day here. There's a whole more of combat-oriented contracts now. Like, for instance, you can escort a transport ship to a jump point protected from hostiles and all that kind of thing, which is pretty nice. Then there's also security breaches where you have to actually use the scan feature of the game. You know, what few people, including some who have played this game for a while, didn't really realize before is there's actually a scan mode in the game where you basically use a huge part of your energy to scan for stuff. Like, let's take a look at that here. Right here, we have a station here, for instance. If I go into scan mode, and then take a look at the station here. Well, probably I should need to take a look at the ship here instead, but let's give the scanner time to recharge. Probably too far away. Where the hell are we, by the way? What space station is there around Daymar? We're in Daymar, right? Oh, Kovalex is the... Ah, I see. Alright, anyway. So that was that. So there's lots... There's all sorts of missions now in the game. If you like, you know, transferring crates, apparently that works 100% or as close as to 100% as you can have it in this game right now. So you could reliably do that. You can look for missing people that have gone missing from a ship that went down, and all sorts of fun things now. So there's plenty of stuff to do. If you want to get into this game, there's an open flight week coming, starting tomorrow from when I record this, probably today from when I bring this to the internet. So if you want to take a look at the game and explore it for yourself, feel free to do that. there's a code in the description where you can, support me too, that in case you buy it later, I get some benefits out of it. But, well, so much about that. And the next time we're going to be taking a look at Hurston, probably. But hopefully during a time when not too many people are there, which will probably not be for some time. Not sure if there's any other interesting things that I figure out doing. Maybe if I find someone else to multi-crew together, or just do some advanced combat missions together, or stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe it's not going to be Hurston, but we'll see that next time. Have a good one.